we bring in the true meaning of a WWE superstar, and that's our guest right now, Mr. Montez Ford. Sir, thank you so much for the time. I know it's a busy week, so appreciate you taking the time to join us this morning.
No, thank you guys for having me. And it's always a pleasure and blessing to see you and hear from you guys.
And Montez, and right now Mark is enjoying himself a Snickers, which is great because you're being a part of Snickers as well. Just talk about this partnership with WWE 2K24 and Snickers and everything that you have going on.
So I'm so blessed to be at this platform because this is the 9th year come WrestleMania weekend that I'll be a part of the company, but this is also the 9th year that Snickers has been the presenting partner for WWE. So I'm so glad that I'm at the forefront and the face of it at the exact same time that they're here 9 years, I'm here 9 years. Everything that's happening with 2K, everything that's happening with the video game, everything that's happening with the company, everything is just firing off on every single last cylinder. And like I said, this is one of the things that I'm a part of at the forefront. So it's just a blessing to see like not only everything taking off, but I'm also a part of everything that's taking off as well. It's a hot and exciting time, as you all know, to be not just a WWE fan, but just a professional wrestling fan as well. You know, everyone's so hungry around this time of year. We have individuals that I watched growing up now being a part of the WrestleMania 40 conversation. So it's just a lot of great things that's happening right now.
Montez, with WrestleMania only a week away, we're still fans, every single one of us. What match are you looking forward to the most?
Oh gosh, I mean, I gotta say it.
Remember,
man.
you got to go home.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna
Just
say
say the
two.
right thing. Do the right thing.
I would
No, be
definitely
honest.
say I would definitely say the Women Avengers, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi going against, Damage Control. I would definitely say that match, and definitely as well as seeing if possibly if Cody can finish his story, man. It's something that's been going on for almost 3 years. So, with all the different factors that's being a part of, playing in, you got Damian Priest still with the case, you got Seth dealing with all these issues, you got Drew, you got so many factors, is the bloodline going to be back intact? Like so many things that are happening this weekend that no one really has the answers to. So it's a great and exciting weekend.
And really quick, Montez, and I'm kind of just not saying this to you, but I'm saying to the Busted Open Nation because probably the nation really doesn't notice. Because I try to stay, being a talk show host, I really don't like to take sides, but I'm a bit of a Cody fan. I'm wearing my Cody shirt. I'm just a little bit of a Cody fan. The Rock walking in thinking he's the final boss and being on the board. TKO thinking he was just going to walk right in and be in the main event night number 2. The fans saying, and then Cody Rhodes being back where he was supposed to be in the match with Roman Reigns. Montez, just talk about the passion and the love right now that the WWE universe has, and the fact that they weren't going to let Rock do that because, like you said, this is and the Rock, we all know, sometimes we can't say it publicly. He's got a big ego and everything else. But Montez, the fact that the fans wouldn't let that happen, that the WWE universe is so passionate and has such a love for this story that, hey, they've been buying into it for 2 years. Just talk about that love.
You know what's so crazy about it? The fans have been so passionate about it. Hell, I think they had a clip of you up there on Raw talking about, how passionate you were. I think they had like a whole video excerpt of just showing like how much it's gotten people like riled up and everything. And like I've had personal experience of the WWE universe before of just like you trying to give them something and they going like, nah, this ain't it. I mean, you can see a couple of months ago we were trying to, I guess you could say essentially make the fans not like us, and they just. Nah, we're not having it, and I think that's the beauty of this. And I've been watching it, like I said, for so long, and just seeing like how when the fans are passionate about something, when they want something, they demand it, like, for the most part, they're so like intent with it. And like, that passion is real because it comes from the heart, it's not, and they have every right to feel that way, like we work, and you guys have taught me, and I've watched you guys throughout the years, and I even still see it now. You guys have always taught me that we work for reactions. So whether it's a reaction that Rock or Cody wants, it's a reaction. And I think that's the beauty of all of this. Everyone has their opinion. They're entitled to their own opinion. And it just makes all of this so compelling because everyone has a convincing argument. They truly
Now,
do. And no one's wrong.
There's only one. There's only one. But Montez, and there's only one argument, Montez. And here's the thing, and this is true. I had, it was a bad day for me. Cody Rhodes was out of the main event. Rock has inserted himself because that's what people of power sometimes do, like The Rock did, and being a board member at TKO and the boss. And it wasn't one of my best days. I had my wife's pink robe on. It's the first thing I grabbed. Okay, Montez, my hair was a mess. I didn't shower. I didn't comb my hair. I didn't put no gel in. Had my wife's pink bathrobe on from Victoria's Secret. And Bully actually said this. This is the God's honest truth. Bully says, Dave, eat a Snickers. And I was like, nah, I'm not eating the Snickers because I wouldn't be able to keep it down, Montez. I got to be honest with you. I wouldn't have been able to keep it down. As delicious as the Snickers are, I was so upset. And my stomach wasn't going to be able to handle it. All right? Because it just aggravates me, Montez. Because like you, Montez, and I think I was thinking of you too. Not
Here
just Cody.
we go.
You, Montez, you bust your ass every day. Every day you go out there for the fans. Okay, you go out there, you put your body on the line, and you out there week in and week out. Week in and week out, Montez, you're out there doing the right thing for you, your family, and your friends. And what did The Rock try to do? He tried to take the paycheck out of you. He was trying to prevent you from feeding your family. He tried to prevent Cody from finishing his story. He thought the big boss, he doesn't need this. He's got all the money in the world. He walked in and he thought he was just going to take that spot away from all the hardworking WWE superstars, including you, sir. And all the WWE superstars and the fans and the roster said, it ain't happening. It ain't happening.
Do you know the beauty of this? This is what we want. This is what we need. We talk about it all the time about how the WWE Universe needs to enjoy the ride, be passionate, voice themselves. This is what we need. We don't want somebody just sitting there in the audience being quiet and not expressing how they truly feel. Whether they're right or wrong, they're saying something. They're passionate. Speak your voice. That's what we want. That's what we live for. We live for reactions. So if you have that opinion, you're entitled to it. You're right. You're not wrong. And if anybody says you're wrong or tell you to shut up, you tell them to shut up, okay?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because I got to tell you, some of the things that came out of The Rock's mouth I wasn't happy about, it hurt me. It hurt me emotionally. It hurt me.
Dave, how do you really feel about The Rock?
You know what? You know how I feel. All you got to do is watch YouTube and listen to our show on a daily basis. You know how I feel
the pot.
You know how I feel about The Rock.
Hey,
So
Montez,
you know what, guys? I would
ahead.
say this too, Bully and everybody. Like seriously, I've been watching this for over 2 decades, and I've always been one of those fans as well. If I didn't like something, at the time, internet wasn't the way it is now, where video and opinions can get out there. But voice your opinion, and I think that just lets us know the W Universe fans and whoever, they care. You want people to care. We work for reaction. You work for genuinely people getting involved into your story. And the worst thing I think ever happened is just nothing. No one cares. No one responds.
Speaking of caring, Montez, me and Mark were, blessed enough to be involved in the Attitude Era, a time in the WWE where fans cared, and they cared a lot. Do you realize how special your time in the WWE is right now, with the fan base caring as much as they do?
Man, so first of all, thank you and Mark for your contributions. You guys have given me so many moments and so many different range of moments growing up. And I feel like we're trying to usher and bring that era back where everything's firing off on all cylinders. The tag team matches, the women's world title matches, the men's world title matches, the matches that doesn't have any title involved, everything just firing off on all cylinders. And the important part is, I feel like us, because we have this opportunity, this platform, for the foundation and the groundwork that you all have laid, I think it's our responsibility and duty to carry that going forward. You know, there's been so many great examples from the past, like you all, and we were just talking about it in the locker room last week about how, you know, used to hit the power bomb through the table on like 80-some-year-old Mae Young with this like conviction face of like, I meant to do this, and like how everything was just so involved emotionally. And I feel like now, like, we're trying to recapture all the feelings and moments that we had as kids. So it's a great time.
Wow.
Montez, you said thank you guys for your contributions, but you also said that, you know, I've learned a lot from this show. And we know you listen to the show periodically, but are you a master's class listener, or are you just listen just randomly, you know, to the weekly Monday through Saturday or Monday through Sunday programming now?
I always listen for the bad criticism for me, because I love criticism. I don't want to hear anything good. I just want to hear if anything bad comes from me. And if it is, I'll just take that and go with it. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, we never said a bad word about you.
No, so what I try to do is I always see you guys always pop up on my feed, and anytime you all pop up on my feed, I always take a listen with all this madness and everything going on. So yes, I am an avid listener. You guys, I you know, not saying this because we're on the Busted Open Radio, but I do feel like you guys have a great opinion, and you always have a side of the business that a lot of people may not have or be afraid to even speak on. So I always applaud and love that. I feel like everyone's opinion is the right opinion and a just opinion. And it's so good to see you all always stir the pot. You know, sometimes people be scared to get in there and mix the ingredients, but sometimes you guys just get in there and just put it all together and see what happens. So I
So
applaud all of
you're
that.
in the locker room. You're in the locker room. You got the pulse of what the boys think about Busted Open. What do the wrestlers at WWE think? Do they think, oh, those arrogant pricks, they don't know what the hell is going on? Or is it more of a, well, that's their opinion, and you know, they're entitled to their opinion, but it don't apply? Like what is it that the boys feel about the way we critique them? Because we don't try to hurt anybody.
No, I don't. I've never heard anyone talk bad about you. Being dead serious. I've never heard anyone talk bad about you all. And like, if anything, like I've always heard like what has happened on Busted Open Radio. So that's a good thing. Like, especially with Dave, you know, giving his expressive emotions about, you know, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Well,
And
we know The Rock ain't listening to Montez because he's too busy listening to the soundtrack to the Tooth Fairy 24/7. You know, he's not listening to anything else but that clown show. But again, anyway, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry about that.
No, it was
No,
Moana.
but if anything, there's never anything bad that comes, and it's always like, I feel like if anything, the boys listen to see like, you know, what things they need to improve on. You know, like sometimes like, and I know
Awesome.
I'm speaking for myself personally. Like if it's some things that I feel like I need to work on, then I'm going to go out there and figure out from people who've actually been in the business and have experience, like what are their thoughts and their opinions. I don't feel like I should shoot down anyone's opinion because I'm trying to grow in this within myself. I've only been this year I've been signed with the company for 9 years, but I've only been on the main roster for about 4 years. So like me thinking that I know it all or experienced, like I think that's kind of ludicrous. So like if I go back and listen to these opinions from individuals that's been in the business, has done it longer than me, have seen so many different scenarios, like rightfully so and respectfully so, why can't I take their opinion? And if I get offended by their opinion, then I need to check out some insecurities within myself. I don't know.
Montez, thank you
Well,
very much for your honesty. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and
No,
thank you
Montez,
for the honesty.
I know that you're
And
super
hopefully
busy.
we'll get to see you at our Busted Open party. I know you're gonna be busy running around, but if you
You guys
get a
be there
minute,
this weekend?
Hell yeah.
we're gonna be there the whole
awesome.
weekend.
Yeah.
I
I
got
actually land tomorrow morning. So like we'll finish packing, get everything ready today. But yeah, I actually will get there tomorrow morning.
All right, awesome. Now, I listen, and this is true, Mark. You have Snickers in the freezer right now. You're getting ready for the trip to Philadelphia. You got Snickers in the freezer, right?
I do.
All right.
I swear to God.
So do I, because I'm driving to Philly and I'm going to need a snack while I'm driving. So I got my Snickers and, of course, WWE 2K, hottest video game that there is. So perfect partnership going into WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. And Montez, thank you so much for always giving us time. Thank you for being a listener, and thank you for being a friend of the show. And I can't wait to see you out there in Philadelphia.
Absolutely, guys. You guys be safe and make sure you keep snacking on them Snickers.
I will be. There's no doubt about it. Can't be hangry all the time. I'm hangry, Montez. A lot of that just comes from being hangry.
This is the best. I swear, this is like one of the best interviews ever. Like, you need to definitely get about 2 or 3 rounds of Snickers.
And that's the thing.
Deliver them to the
enough.
ECW arena.
And Montez, this is the thing. Bully and Mark are like, eat a Snickers, Dave. Just eat a Snickers. And I'm like, no, I'm not eating it. I need to express my anger at The Rock. I don't want your Snickers bar. I'll have it after the show. That's fine. I'll enjoy a nice Snickers bar. I love it. It's tasty. It's great. But now you got to let me be angry. Let me be angry. And if I would have had that Snickers bar, then it wouldn't have been the same Dave. I wouldn't have went on that rant. I wouldn't have went on that rant. Nobody would have seen the pink robe. I know none of those moments would happen. I had to, at least in that moment, be angry. Then I enjoyed the Snickers after the show.
Montez, there's levels to it. Like,
that is, sir,
some of us, we're the king size Snicker. And then some people, they take the regular. Dave, he likes the fun size.
I'm the fun size. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that. Montez Ford.
That's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need.
That's it. Bite size. That's it. Montez, thank you so much.
Not a bite size Snickers.
Montez,
I can almost guarantee it.
Montez, thank you so much for the time. Have fun this week, and we'll see you out there in Philadelphia. Appreciate the time as always.
Absolutely, guys. God bless. Thank you.